Of all the stupid sandwiches that shouldn't exist in the world, the Reuben Sandwich has got to be my favorite. The Monte Cristo, let's be honest, it's a gag gift. They're good, but it's a parlor trick thing, sort of, kind of. I mean, a little bit, right? A little bit? Okay, but this is a proper sandwich. I mean, we've got sauerkraut, because, you know, all great sandwiches have sauerkraut on it. Corned beef. Oh, God bless corned beef. Swiss cheese, and we've got Thousand Island. And we're not doing a sandwich, though. We're doing the burrito because you already saw the thumbnail. You already know this whole thing. But I did the Italian hoagie burrito, and that was one of the best things I ever came up with. If you haven't made that yet, why? Link to the Italian hoagie burrito video. Check that out. Go make one of those. It really is that good. I know people are going to say that there's some comments about, you know, when we grilled it and heated up the lettuce and the whole thing. It really doesn't. And it's delicious and it's amazing. And just eat faster. I mean, come on. That's the answer to everything. Eat faster. Don't actually eat faster. It's not good for you. And I apologize for my voice. I've been having a couple problems lately. Changing seasons, allergies, things. And my voice gets a little funny at the moment. So if I get a little, I apologize in advance. That's what's going on. Perfectly healthy. Didn't get the coof. We're fine. If you don't know what the coof is, that would be COVID. Didn't get that. I already had it too many times. Can't get it again. That's science. I heard that on Facebook. Yeah. No. So we're making... Tangent. We're making this burrito here. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. And the first step we need to do is get our meat ready, because this has to go in the oven and get heated up and melt in the cheese and the whole thing. So we're going to do that real quick. I got 3/4 of a pound of. Jeez, it's not just my voice that's the problem. It's my brain. Then we got 3/4 of a pound here of corned beef. This came from the deli. It's just sliced off. I didn't make my own because it's really hard, and I didn't want to. I could. Maybe I'll do that for a video coming up, because this is not my preferred type of meat for something like this. There's a place in Surprise, Arizona named the Irish Wolfhound Irish Pub Bar Grill thing. Anyways, they make their own corned beef, and it is shredded up like pulled pork sort of thing, or like, oh my God. It is so good. That is the only way that corned beef should be done. These slices like this get a little tough and chewy, but if you're ever in Surprise, Arizona, so if you go out for a spring training for the Texas Rangers or the Kansas City Royals, you check out Irish Wolfhound. It's a pretty famous place, and tell them I sent you. They'll look confused. They don't know. They know me, but they're like, oh yeah, the Bill guy. Doesn't help them. Anyways, we are going to take and do something very goofy with this. We're going to chop this up so then it eats better, and it's better mixed in there. I've got probably about half a pound here because it's a burrito. We want it to taste good. So I'm just taking a nice sharp knife and giving this basically a rough chop like that. There you go. Perfect. Now, I'm going to take and put the cheese on top of it and do that again, which I probably should have done first. So, there you go. Now our meat's getting finely chopped, as I'm going through the same area twice, over and over and over. Okay, we're going to take our cheese, we're going to melt this, mix it up really good. I got a pan because I thought ahead. I'm trying not to forget stuff. Pardon me. There goes my voice again, doing its thing. All right, I'm going to take these spatulas here and just kind of move this onto our pan. We're going to mix this up on the pan so that we get really good mixination in here. This is going to go in the oven for about 10 minutes to melt the cheese and get this hot. And then we're going to assemble a burrito, and then I'm going to take a bite of it. But sorry, folks. I know, it's unprofessional. All right, let's do this. Don't worry, it's my burrito. So I know I just kind of cleared my throat into my hand, and now I'm touching this with my hand. It's my burrito. Don't do that at home, especially if you're serving someone else. That's gross. But for the sake of the video and keeping things moving, there you go. All right, so just kind of break up the pieces. And if you don't have this stacked super high, what happens is the heat gets in and it melts faster, and it gets, if you put it in a tight pile, the heat can't get inside. So if we kind of spread this out a little bit, it works really good. Make sure you get your cheese on it so it actually melts on it and not on the pan. That is always a good idea. I don't care who you are. I care who you are. It's just a phrase. Don't take it. Come on, relax. The reason these jokes aren't funny is because I don't plan any of them in advance. So when you do that, you only stick like, what, one out of every 10 probably. So that's why most of my jokes aren't funny. Thanks for the comments. But yeah, you think I don't know that? Of course I know. Okay, that is piled up a little bit. That's going in the oven. 10 minutes. This should be nice and warm, and the cheese should be nice and melted. Basically, we're just looking for melted cheese. If the cheese melts, pull it, bring it back here, and I'll meet you back here in a minute. All right, to the oven. All right, so I had the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what, like 200 Celsius. It's handy how that works out when you get in the higher numbers. It's roughly close enough. But that took about 8 minutes to do, not 10 minutes. And this looks perfect. It's amazing. It's hot. Ooh, it's good. So we're going to assemble this thing. And we got a sauerkraut. And again, you got to drain this because it's full of a lot of liquid. So let it sit for a little bit before we start doing this. And I'm doing this upside down because basically it just takes better thumbnails. But you can put the meat down first. That's fine. The secret to a really great Reuben is make sure that you have enough sauerkraut. Not too much, but not too little. How much is that? I don't know. It's about this much. The exact amount on here, I'm not entirely sure, folks. I'm not entirely sure. It's half a cup, maybe, for this. That sounds about right. Yeah. It's going to need some Thousand Islands going on there. That looks delicious. Sorry, I'm not overly talkative today. I should be, shouldn't I? Because I'm doing a video and I'm talking, but my voice is screwed up. So I just had to eat this thing. I've been sitting on this for a couple days because my voice is screwed up, and I'm done doing that because I want to eat this thing. Okay, so we are going to try and get this to slide down in there. See that? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost, kind of. Not really. Don't tell anybody. People start expecting more of me if they think I actually know what I'm doing. That's not good. Of course, now I'm proving I don't because A, I didn't get this all on here and stuck to the foil quite a bit, and B, I just had my finger pressed against the hot pan. So always do something stupid if you do something smart, because counter it out, you're going to balance that out. But I don't really have feeling in my fingertips. It's not the asbestos fingers thing. When I got COVID a couple of years ago, I had a big problem with the COVID fingers and toes and all that. My fingers all turned purple and black and blue and everything. And it killed the nerve endings in my fingers and my toes, and I can't really feel those anymore. The only way I know that I'm burning my hand is it starts to make a crackling sound, and I can feel kind of a vibration sort of thing further up, and it's a little weird. By that point, it's too late. All right, we're going to roll this now that I tell you all that stuff. We're going to roll this thing up as our burrito. Make sure you tuck your bits in really, really good. Give this a nice roll, and you have a nice, warm, beautiful Burrito right there. I'm going to put this in the back in the comal because it's basically the fancy way of saying skillet sort of thing. That's a 14-inch flat pan. I'm going to put this back in there, get the grill marks on it. I don't think I have a camera sitting over there. I'll see what I can do. But anyways, I'm going to put this over there and get this really nice crispy bits on this thing. Be here in 1 second. Okay, she's back. She looks beautiful. She's amazing. She's gorgeous. These are the tortillas, by the way, that I was using for this. This is 12-inch tortillas because you want a real burrito. If you use the 10-inch tortillas, it's going to be smaller. Let's cut into this thing and see what we got. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's got the cheese going throughout the whole thing. You've got sauerkraut on top, the Thousand Islands. That's fun for that camera. But that looks amazing. I'm going to take the thumbnail photos real quick before I start biting into this thing. And then I'll be back in half a second. And when I eat, we're going to be done. Hold on. Okay, I got to point something out here. Because there's clearly something wrong with me, you know. Not that you normally complain, but I cut this perfectly exactly in half, just eyeballing it. It is exactly the same. It's in the front and the back. It is exactly in half. I have no idea where that skill came from. There you go. I should have been a divorce lawyer. I could have get it right in half. It's funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. All right. What is funny is why I haven't bitten into this thing yet. Didn't come here for the dancing, but you didn't not come here for the dancing. Oh my God. Yeah, that's really, really good. Is it as good as the Irish Wolfhound's Reuben? I mean, it's on the rye bread and the whole thing. It's perfect. That is really, really good. Oh, chopping the meat up like that, mixing it with the cheese and everything really makes a huge difference. Doing it upside down makes absolutely no difference other than it's awfully pretty. But if you want it to be pretty, it's going to taste pretty good. So never a problem with that. And never a problem with seeing you on the next video. Thanks for watching this one. If you like the video, there's the thumb down there, thumbs up thing. You can always hit that. It helps the channel immensely because YouTube is mean and they like to make it really hard on people. So the little things, you know, if you like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, always appreciated because I want to do more stuff like this and bring it to you, and hopefully my voice is better then, and I'm telling more jokes. But for now, the only joke is that I'm not finishing that. The joke's on me. So go to the store, get your stuff, make one of these things, leave me a comment, tell me how it was, all of that good stuff, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.